Hey everyone, welcome to the fish tank. Hey everyone, welcome to the 30-day update of my new fish tank. My fish tank is all set up and it's been about 30 days since I brought the tank home. You also set a video. A lot of you might have been waiting for the next update. This is it. My fish tank is all set up, it's done. And I'll quickly take you through everything that I went through in the last 30 days. So if you remember, I wanted to cover as much of the bottom space of the tank with as many plants as possible. So I went and ordered a bunch of plants from this website called Bunny Cart. They have beginner friendly pricing, which means I was able to order a lot of plants for very little money, which in turn means that I could take it easy and not stress out over how many plants are going to die, because I knew that a lot of them would eventually die in the process of adjusting to the new environment of the tank. But surprisingly they didn't. Most of the plants are still alive. There are 20 different species in here and most of them are doing pretty well. Some of them still seem to be stuck in a bit of a limbo. They're shedding leaves, but there's a lot of new plant growth which is happening.
Which is a great sign.
I planted the plants and they were growing pretty nicely. The water of the tank was slowly growing rich with different kinds of organisms. There were some kind of insect larvae, there were hydras. I could see a bunch of things moving around in the tank, which meant that the water was already starting to sustain life. I used to keep the lights on for about 12 to 14 hours a day because it kind of helps the plants stabilize and grow better in the initial days. Over the next week, I kind of started noticing some algae growing on the surface of the glass. So I went and brought about 4 snails from the builder's tank. And snails are great at cleaning algae, so they got on the job right away. I got 3 kinds of fish, all from Louis again. I picked the smallest kind of tetras because I didn't want my fish to be too big. The fish are not the centerpiece of this tank, which is what I was very clear about since I had started setting this up. The smaller the fish, the more space they're going to have to move around, and that is exactly what I wanted. A mix of open space and good dense foliage for them to just hide and chill when they don't want to be seen, which is what I've seen some of them do. These are all schooling fish, they tend to stick together in groups, but sometimes there's this one guy who doesn't want to hang out in the group anymore and he's just chilling in a corner over there.
Show me a paws. What's going on with your paws?
Let me see. So there's the ember tetra, of which I have 6. There is the head and tail light tetra, of which I also have 6. And there is the glow light tetra, of which I also have 6. So there are 18 fish in total. I got all of them from Louis. Louis was slightly worried when he was giving me the fish. He was okay with giving me these, but that's where he drew the line. He's like, I'm not going to give you any more. Take it easy, take it slow, see how these guys behave, and then come back and get more. So which is exactly what I did. Now 18 fish might seem like a big number, but all these tetras are not even an inch long, and all of them can comfortably fit in my fist. Which is how small they are. Maybe not comfortably. In fact, when I was getting them from Louis, I kept looking at the bag and thinking that, wow, are there really 18 fish in there? Even the bag didn't look crowded with the fish in it. So yeah, I brought the tetras home and I slowly let them out in the water, and they have been having a pretty good time. The algae was still there. The snails, I thought, were eating the algae, but as it turns out, the snails are more interested in eating things that are dying or dead, like dead leaves and dead roots of plants, etc. So in about a week's time, I decided to go and get myself a couple of bristlenose plecos from Louis. It's a species of catfish and it's what we commonly call sticker fish or algae eaters because they are great at eating algae. So I got 2 of them, a black one and a white one, and I let them in the tank. And the next day almost all the algae in the tank was gone. It was almost like magic. and they've been doing a pretty fantastic job of keeping the tank clean. So I'm very happy with them, and they seem to be very happy in the tank. I also got this nice little electronic timer for the lights, which means that the lights switch on magically at 10 o'clock and switch off at 4 o'clock. So right now I just leave the tank alone, and I feed the fish every morning, and I top up the water every time the water level drops. It's been 30 days, no water changes. There are going to be no water changes unless something goes drastically wrong. So yeah, that's the tank project complete. So what do you think? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Does this make you feel like setting up your own tank? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, if there's anything that I forgot to cover in these two pretty comprehensive videos, let me know in the comments and I will answer those. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.